Right now, the man accused of the deadly attack at the airport in court today. This was video of Esteban Santiago leaving jail for federal court.
Local 10's Michael Seiden live in Fort Lauderdale with what that hearing was all about. Michael.
You know, right now we are just outside BSO headquarters where a closed-door meeting just wrapped up with some of the county, state, and federal leaders. And really the general consensus is there needs to be changes when it comes to airport security. More on that in a moment, but let's discuss that hearing today in federal court. We learned an FBI testifying that the accused gunman actually was inspired by ISIS. 26-year-old Esteban Santiago remained silent, showing no emotion as he was escorted into the federal courthouse Tuesday morning, where he faced a judge for the second time since he was accused of going on a deadly shooting rampage inside Terminal 2 at the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport earlier this month. Once inside the courtroom, the Alaska resident listened to testimony from an FBI agent who testified that Santiago admitted that he carried out the attack for ISIS, telling investigators that he visited the dark web shortly before the rampage, going from chat room to chat room, speaking to ISIS members and sympathizers who were plotting other attacks. The FBI is now investigating, scrubbing his computers, trying to determine if there's any truth to those statements. FBI agents also confirming that the gun used in the airport attack was the same firearm that was confiscated last year by law enforcement agents in Alaska. According to testimony, last November, Santiago walked into the FBI office in Anchorage, claiming he was hearing voices and that his mind was being controlled by the CIA. Anchorage police would confiscate his gun and he would spend the next week in a psychiatric facility, where he was given anti-anxiety and sleeping medications, but nothing to treat mental illness. And Santiago was later released from that institution. He would get his gun back, and authorities telling us that he did have a permit to carry that gun and he had purchased it legally. Now, coming up at 5 o'clock, we're going to take you inside the meeting. Here's some of these ideas that'll make you and your family safer when you travel at airports. For now, we are live in Fort Lauderdale. I'm Michael Seiden, Local 10 News.